at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. Early season. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Washington. Gets rid of it. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Young. Tackled there by the defense.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. He'll try it again. Picks up the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Young.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what's...
There's a crease. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Bears are marching down the field. That's caught. It's Collier. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's the give off the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the 1st down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the 1st down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. The option look. Keeps it himself. That play just got... To the air, it's Washington. Sweet cut there.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Andrews. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Offense gets set for second down. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top as we get a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Young. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. So now it's 2nd and long. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands. Running inside. It's Young. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To throw, it's Washington. Fakes to grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bears want to crank the tempo. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Goes high to pull it in.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. They'll run the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And and they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Quarterback adapted. He tried to get away, but the defense was able to track him down.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
It's complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be... to the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Porter. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
He's going to run it. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside, it's Young. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback running on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he'll lose yardage on this. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Washington. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings... As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. Got a little grass. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Complete on the left to Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Zings it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Quick release on the RPO. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over, and absolutely heartbreaking. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll give it to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They're working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glass. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about, but if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
Shoots it to the left, and it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're...
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Just feeds the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him. Off the play fake on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Could be an alley. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They went right back to him, and they... And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And the offense got...
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Thomas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Fires left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
There's some room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Doing it himself again. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Keeps it on the option. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game, because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. No gain on the play. They tried. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking for the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. Got the quick completion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The short hands, it's Hansen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop about... Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Pulls and fires complete. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your cup.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the... Looking for a man, it's Bachmeier. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Nose tackles in those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Leap and grab for a big gain. Into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins.
The Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Denver.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
If you're going to to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield and make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quickly out to the tight end.
Man, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked out. Running inside, it's Griffin. Tripped up at the 25 after pick. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. They're able to ride him down, but not before he has flipped the field with a huge pickup on the play. And now they are set up coming out of the 2-minute timeout. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake.
In the living room.
In the backfield, it's Chambers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Takes a hit as he fires. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's broken up and almost intercepted. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing the heat, and down he goes. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And guys, they'll try to make up for a couple of unproductive plays here on 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Rushes on him. Unleashes one. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. The run inside. It's Riley. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Hansen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown Ducks! So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Sends it downfield, and it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They didn't. So here comes the Michigan offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of...
Looking deep down the right side. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Bringing it back. Returns it all the way back to the... The keeper on the option. Got enough for the first. And he... This offense has it with really good field position. Defense in press coverage. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. On the move, he fires. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Going with the ground game left. I'd have a chance. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Here's a throw downfield late. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Talk about stepping up in a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in a
touchdown, Michigan! And they've moved out front here on the fourth.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat. Period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe.